we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin with you on a Saturday night here in Dallas. CD, it's been a wild and unpredictable season. A lot of teams getting ready for the playoffs, jockeying for position, and this, a good one here in the NFC.
A real good one, because these two teams, they think big. They think about going out and playing bigger games, and also think about these two on Thanksgiving. Both of them hosting, now they're going head-to-head in a matchup that we've been eagerly anticipating.
It's a late season Saturday night in Dallas. The Lions, the Cowboys underway here in Week 17. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Well, the Lions offense getting ready to go to work here, and under center, a man whose career has been rejuvenated a bit as of late. In season number 8 now out of Cal, it's Jared Goff.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger, throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. The numbers for Gibbs from last week. 17 carries, 69 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Now a stoppage here for an injured player, and it's David Montgomery who is struggling a bit. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Another run for Gibbs here. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. You look at this Cowboy defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game.
They'll try the air now with Goff. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jack Fox on to punt. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So the Cowboys ready to go on offense for the first time, and it is their now 30-year-old quarterback, Dak Prescott, who leads the way.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 8 carries, 56 yards.
I can remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
And Zeke will have the Cowboys first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw taken in there by Cooks. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play of one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Prescott on play action, sliding out of the pocket. That is incomplete. The Cowboys at 12-3 now on the year. But they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. This one is caught. It's Moore. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Elliott, toss right. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. Here's a 2nd and 8. Prescott. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. The kick by Crosby is good. So he's been automatic to this part of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Here's 3rd and 9. Goff now looking to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Oh, he shifts past him. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Prescott on 1st down. And that's complete to Cooks. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. Prescott now.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And he'll go down the number before getting this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. A 1st down carry by Elliott.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
From the red zone now, Prescott. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen, but this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Here's Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now Elliott. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Given 2 on the play. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone? And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is not going to get into the end zone here, although there is a flag down, but this could very well be a hold anyway. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. Boys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb.
And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
No running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Elliott.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
On play action, Prescott. And Graham's got it, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now Prescott. This is caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Elliott is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line.
They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defense in front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Now a first down throw. Goff.
They'll find Williams on the slant.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Goff on first down.
This one complete to Tunyon underneath.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Again, Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Here's Brian Anger now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. That's pulled in at the 32. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. And Detroit getting set to go now.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Fighting through.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And a quick throw here that's complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Back to throw, Goff.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Lewis.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, and they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they?
fed off of each other. Every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done, they continually built energy in this one. And how about them culminating with a pick six?
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 24. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So out now come the Lions.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Here's Goff.
Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Goff.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Throwing here, Prescott. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort?